So we shall see. There had been
I don't know.
there's this match on stream 2. Now they're finishing up right now the yes. Uh, sorry, just got distracted by a question. The Oh, I was going to say this consolation match on stream 1. The what do they call it? High roller jackpot final is concluding right now. That's Peter Jess Thompson and Mario Cool. And then as soon as that match ends, we're going to have an undefeated bracket match between Steve Sachs and Wilcox Snellings. So fast and furious action here. So anyway, so here we go. Petko and Petko Kostadinov, 2-time world championship finalist, is on the top playing black checkers. Jorgen Granstedt, 3-time world champion here at Monte Carlo, and he's playing white checkers on the bottom. Now, you know what's interesting? Last time Jorgen won, which was, I'm not sure, 17, 18, something like 2017, 2018. He lost his first round match, as he did this year, and that year he then won 11 consecutive matches to come all the way through the second chance flight. And then at that time, the second chance winner had to beat the undefeated winner twice. So he come all the way through the second chance bracket, 9 matches, and then beat Joe Russell twice to claim his third world championship. So it can be done that you lose in the first round and win the world championship nonetheless. So here we go. These guys are playing. What are they playing? Every match I've commentated on this week so far, they played the other direction. So I'm going to have to get my bearings here for just a moment and get with the program. Okay, 4-2 for Jorgen. And these are, I mean, they're both very good, close, personal friends of mine. And there are many gentlemen and sportsmen, good sportsmen in Backgammon, and these two are at the top of both lists. Great, top of 3 lists, I guess. Great players, great people, great sportsmen, and they get no nicer people than Jorgen Granstedt and Petko Kostadinov. So anyway, quite a bit of you can hear probably noise behind me. A lot of announcements going on as the 2 p.m. start is upon us, and everyone in the tournament, be it undefeated bracket or second chance bracket, is playing at this hour. So here we go. Petko was kind of sick. I was talking to him a bit earlier. He I think he won one match yesterday and then lost to Peter Jess Thompson at DMP in that match, and it apparently was as often the case in backgammon. Could have gone either way. Brutal bad beat, and but you accept it and move on. So nothing else you can do. Okay. Hitting exchange program going on here. Okay. Petko has two in the air, comes in hitting with one of them. So now they each have one in the air. Jorgen dances. Petko got three more blots of Jorgen's in play, so he may go on a collection expedition here. He hopes to go on a collection expedition, and he can't collect anything. So now Jorgen wants to come in. He wants to clean up a little bit of this mess. So he's going to probably come in on the 23 and go to the 6, I suspect. But he's going to go on out to the 15. Not too worried about potentially getting hit again, as he has two anklers and can easily recirculate checkers. Okay, so let's see, double fives. That'll move some freight. So he can play forward like this and end up with only a single blot, which will maybe stave off some of this dynamic exchange that's been going on and settle into a pattern in this particular game. Petko 6-2 to play. He missed the one blot. Has to find and whatever he does, unless he maybe buries a checker on the other side, is going to expose a shot to something. Well, even if he does bury a checker, he's still going to expose a shot. So, so he's going to make the 2-point, which is an asset and obviously an improvement, but has to leave a blot to do it. But he had no other options. Whatever he did, he was going to be leaving a shot. 4-5 for Jorgen. So again, he's kind of in the same position here. He can stack like crazy, or he can play. What is that? 15-6 is a possibility. He doesn't want to put two more checkers on the 4. Be terribly awkward flexibility. Okay, I didn't even see that one at the moment. 18-9. So he's playing with a single blot. Again, he could play 15-6 and play with a single blot as well. And it would only have then he's only got the single 4 shot. If he plays the other one 18-9, then he's playing with one blot, but that blot has 3 checkers shooting at it. So I kind of like the other play, but he chooses this play. 2-1, so Petko hits. And what's he do with the deuce? Probably choose to step out to the 18, but let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay. Three, 2 by Petko. Again, he can't clean it all up. Doesn't want to bury it. I'm thinking he's going to 18-13, but we shall see. They're both getting some trying rolls early on here. It's nothing straightforward. It's kind of interesting this morning. I don't know if y'all were watching, but both Sander and Mochi lost in a anti-buy round of 10-24 in the second chance. So both Mochi and Sander are out of the competition as far as winning the world championship. Okay, Jorgen gets a 1-4, which hits and makes the 2-point. Okay. Three, and then 7-6 takes one out of play. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that. And they agreed to wait, right? Both. Okay, so and again, as kind of an aside here, the round one match between Will Snellings and Steve Sachs in the undefeated bracket, they are going to wait to start their match until the conclusion of the high roller jackpot final. Who? No. Although somebody told him, I think Mark told me he had told him that he was going to be streamed. So okay. So this has been a long and involved first game in this important match between two very, very significant players. Ooh, pardon me.
Petko's been a finalist twice.
Yes, I've mentioned that Petko's been a finalist twice. I forget, he lost to DDA
and he lost to not Dottie, but Ellie Brandon.
Oh yeah, he lost. Petko's been a finalist twice. He lost to Ellie Roimy and to DDA Osirov. Jorgen has won the world championship 3 times, most recently in like 2017 or something like that. He beat Joe Russell in the final. And I'd repeated a little bit earlier that year Jorgen lost in the first round and came all the way back. Won 9 straight second chance matches and then 2 finals matches. Okay, so Jorgen is putting Petko to the test here. I'm thinking Petko's taking this, but Petko proves me wrong. He lets it go. A lot of volatility in the position, and I guess Petko gauged that, it was too. Please. It was too much of a risk to take the cube. So 1-0 Jorgen, and we are okay. A 3-1 by Jorgen makes a 5-point. 6-5 runs. 6-6 plays itself almost. Okay, now Jorgen's gonna be practicing quick draw moves with his trigger finger on the cube here pretty shortly, perhaps. You know, in the vagaries of backgammon, and we know how it. You know, we know the game, we understand the game, we know a lot about the history of the game, we know how things work. And so here you're seeing two guys that have been to the finals 5 times between them. And Jorgen, it's all in his way, and he's won the world championship 3 times. Petko was the favorite in the finals. He was in both times, and he lost both times. So, you know, terribly frustrating and disappointing. And he's here to try it again. Okay, there's that itchy trigger finger reaching for that cube that I was talking about. Got a very strong early position. Well, he can make the 3, or he could clear the 18 and just go the pay me now or pay me later routine. Petko has 2 blots in his home board, so I would think seriously about 2 off the 18 now and give him the 3, but he's going to take the the 3rd home board point. Worry to get hit with a 7. Petko would definitely have the 2 blots in his home board, so something to be said for that. Okay, 4-3. That's interesting. What can he do? He come down to the 9 and to the 8, so keep with playing with 1 blot and maximize the number of builders working on the 4 point. 4-2. Ooh, Kirby. Okay. He hits one, tries to clear the 8 point. Petko dances, and here we go. 3-2 makes the 4 point. Thank you, babe. Like I said, he's got several potentials here. He could make the 4 point or clear the 18 point. He clears the 18. Nice roll by Petko, anchoring and being able to step up with that anchor. So that probably, I mean, Jorgen is still a big favorite in this game, but at least Petko, the rolling that 2-1 and making the 23 point probably greatly diminishes any gammon chances in this game. Okay, 5-3's not obvious. What do you do? Petko, he's got a developing decent board over there. Jorgen's well ahead in the race. I might just bury it to the ace point, but hey, man, I'm learning this game. Okay, Jorgen can't hear me in there, can he? Well, he's making the plays I'm suggesting, Okay, so there's 5-4, so he's gonna try to bring checkers in and position them for building again. Bringing checkers on in is advantageous in the future here to to save the gammon if it's an unlikely prospect at that point, but it does help him advance checkers so he isn't in a bind where that unlikely prospect to develop. Okay, 6-3 is 2 down, so He's only got, well, it's 6-2 and it's duped, right? So 4-2. Goes to the bar. Six three makes a nice shake. Very nice shake. Okay, Petko. Again, you want to not burn a lot of pips inside. No sense in making the ultimate attempt to save the G any more difficult than it is. And there Jorgen rolls a blotting number on his first shake, trying to get his checkers in. 3-1. He needed the natural 4, not the combo 4. So obviously he's going to slot on the front. Okay, now Jorgen would like to clean that blot up if he can. Oh, nice roll. Gets them both in and covers the blot in the process. 5-2. He's going to wait at least a roll, I would think. Tell us what you really think, Jonathan. Oh, he's giving Jesper flack for rooting for the guy that's already won it 3 times rather than. So I don't know that. Okay, so what's happening over here? Looks like okay, looks like okay, so it looks like the what do you call that? High roller jackpot is concluding on stream 1 and the other table in the streaming room there. So Mario Cool of Germany is going to win. So congratulations to Mario, quite an accomplishment, and congratulations to Peter Jazz Thompson for being a finalist. So okay. So now it's the question: how long does or can Petko wait? He says no longer. And Wilson, you have to on that left door. That thing has to go up at the top. Okay. Mario. Okay. So now we are 3-0 Jorgen. Okay. So that was fun. The Wilcox and Steve Sachs will be beginning in, I think I overheard somebody say 15 or 20 minutes. So in the interim, we've got this Petko Kostadinov Jorgen Granstedt match to entertain us and to instruct us, and so that's good. Okay, so Jorgen picks up 3 points in the first two games, but okay. 4-1. Dude. Petko's got a pretty good board start now. I think I'd just play 13-8 here. Give me a spare on a number of points. Oh, he's going to just go ahead and. Well, there again, it's not obviously makes sense once you see it. It's not that separates the men from the boys. That's I was just going to play 13-8 to accomplish some things, but he accomplished many more things by playing 13-9, 11-10, and gets away with it in a sense. So let's see what happens. 5-4, nice, makes the 5 points. So just that's what it's interesting. I mean, it's almost like you think, man, that's like choreography, and it was. Or you think about how lucky a roll did Jorgen getting that 5-4? Well, he had positioned himself to get more lucky, shall we say, rolls. So luck oftentimes is a consequence of good play, and we saw it right there in that sequence. The 4-1 that Jorgen played as he did, and then the consequent 5-4. So backgammon is a game of fine margins, and you accumulate those fine margins, and in the long haul, you're going to benefit as a result of it. 4-3. Now he can step up and try to escape, but if he does that, he doesn't have a really good working 4. I would suspect he might just make the deuce point here, and he does. Okay, now that's a very nice roll. He gets to step up and hit, but now he's only going to, and he wouldn't mind necessarily. There's a lot of semi-crunching numbers over there. So, Jorgen can make do here, but he's ultimately going to need a 5. Now, if Petko could enter with a 1 or a 3, then he's got comes on out. Yeah, we know about that nationalism, Jorgen. Okay, set of 4s by Petko, which I saw that, Phil. I said I saw you showing that off too. Yeah, go down if you want. Depends on how we want to work it. If you want to, I would say maybe you join here now, and then when that starts, I'll move over there. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're trying to coordinate all of the streams and commentary on the streams, and as you can imagine, there's lots of behind the scenes activity going on with this tournament, not only on the streaming and commentary front, but on many other fronts associated with the execution of the tournament. So Mr. Sachs has entered the room. I'll go back and check that chicken head when I get a chance, but so Petko was in the finals twice and lost both times. Both times he was in the finals, he was a big favorite, and both times he lost, and you know that got to hurt. Petko's a great friend of mine, but he lost to Ellie Royme, and then he also lost to Didier Osseroff. So they're just announcing the finalist and winner of the high roller jackpot behind me, so you might hear some uproar. Okay, Petko was got the hit. Now he's just got to try to, you know, this is a multi-function. Now this is going to be interesting. Does he come out with the ace-6 or does he hit on the ace? Got so much working on him. I wouldn't be surprised to see him hit on the ace, but this is a key position, and I'm going to personally learn a little something from this. My initial reaction is I would hit on the ace, but you know, I don't have XG around. I only have Jorgen, and I trust Jorgen almost as much, if not more. So let's see what happens. Geez, there it is. Man, I'm learning this game. That's the thing, doing commentary on all these matches with all these great players, you really start to pick up a lot. Okay, so he does hit it. Now Petko, do or die right here, hits. So okay, GL Harvey says it was a hit by 144, so it wasn't even worth mentioning, worth debating. He wanted to rest his voice a minute. I had intended. Okay. Okay, so now Petko has seized the advantage here, and this is a real. I got to think Jorgen's going to let this go. This is a real intense pressure cube situation. Jorgen could get gammon coming out of this really pretty easily. So let's see what he does. I think it's going to be a drop, but we shall see. I think I should probably finish this since I started. And if this ends while that's still going, I'll go through until. When are you? No, there's a match at 5 too. Yeah, Jesper's like me. He dropped this, and Jorgen does drop it. I thought that was just too gammonish, and you know, you can get out of it for 1 point, and I think I'll jokingly say I think Jorgen was wise to follow my sage advice. I think probably best, since I started this one, to finish this one. You start this one.
Okay.
If this finishes early, I may join
Join
you.
me. That's the best thing I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay. So, for everyone's information, Wilcox and Steve Sachs have entered the room. So they are going to be going very soon in that undefeated bracket third round match. Okay. 5-5 regular units. 1, 2, 3.
Lila won't like your play.
What?
Lila.
Yeah. 20 years ago, no one would make this.
My Coke sponsorship airtime there. Asked by 86. Thank you, GL. So, again, we were right on top of that one. Okay. Code 3-1, he's going to slide from 5. You got to start building a home board at some point, and that was an opportunity to do so. Okay, moves those two in, lets him make the next point that he wants to. You like to make them in order, so he was able to make the 5 and slot the 4. So ideally, he'd be making the 4 next. There it is, and slots the 3. So it's just a cascade effect here. Is the ideal way. You're not always, the dice don't always allow you to do that, but it's what you like to do, and you try to position your checkers such that you can do that with the largest number of rolls. Now, again, we have these two matches now, Petko and Jorgen, and on stream 1, Steve Sachs and Wilcox Snellings. We'll have 2 more matches at 5 o'clock and 2 more matches at 10 o'clock. Or what is that? 1700 Monaco and 2200 Monaco. And we don't know who those are going to be yet. We have to see how the brackets develop, who wins their, second and third round matches, and we'll select the most significant and meaningful and attractive matches for the viewers. So, it, certainly as the tournament progresses like that, and then we have a round at 2 p.m. or whatever this is, 1400, and one at 1700. We can't really select the matches to be shown at 1700 until all the 1400 matches are completed. So we'll keep you informed as best we can, as we can. So Petko, what he's doing, he's counting the race here. If he were, well, he's going to have to leave one of them somewhere. He's looking at the consequences of with both. Notice he moved the back one and looked at the resultant position. Then he's moved the forward one, so he's looking at both. Now, Henrik, the answer to that ends up Mochi and Sander could have met at 2 p.m., but they both got an anti-bye in the second chance, so they had to play a match at noon today, and unfortunately, both lost. You know, if one lost, we probably still wouldn't have shown that match. If both won, we would have shown that match. But both of them lost, so both of them are out of the competition to win the world championship. Mochi had a very competitive, close match and lost. Sander got nothing and just got steamrolled. So, okay, 6-5 for Jorgen. Going to do that. Petko's got a nice board over there. Little bit of timing that he can. He's going to try to escape. A 4 keeps it 7 pips or an indirect distance away from Jorgen's back 2 checkers over there. And, at some point, Jorgen's going to have to roll something that would allow him to move with those. Now he rolls a 7, which allows him to move with one of those and hits Petko, and he hopes Petko's got a pretty fair number of returns here. So let's see. Four, 5. That's a nice return. As I said, there's a fair number of returns, and he gets one of them. Jorgen dances, so now Petko's probably too good. Just going to play on. 4, 5 is perfect. Hits and covers, 2 in the air. So this is he's just going to play on for the G. Unless and he may well attack this ace point blot, but he'll play on for the G. Even if probably Jorgen was ultimately able to get a 1-point game, he may well still play for the G. 5, 6. Petko keeps Jorgen has little defense over here, so if Petko gets hit, he can get in pretty easy. So he keeps attacking the blots on the 1 to preclude Jorgen from making the anchor. So now he's a favorite to close it out now. There it is. So in all likelihood, Petko's going to win a gammon here, and we're going to have a 3-3 game, 3-3 match. So here we go. Uh-oh. As luck would have it, you close them out, but, in doing so, you leave yourself vulnerable to the 6s, and boom. Dice gods have a sense of humor. They give you the 6s. Okay, this was extremely likely gammon for Petko. And okay, 1 there and 3 off. So that just about cinches, in all likelihood, the gammon. Okay, he's got 89. He could take 2 off the 3-point, and but he chooses not to. Just doesn't want to take that additional risk. It could have got him to an even number of checkers and perhaps introduced a BG into the equation, but he's certainly going to get the G regardless, so he didn't want to take the added risk to perhaps play for a BG. It would have been extremely rare circumstance to do it in any event.
Sander right behind us.
Oh, really? I didn't know. Oh, yeah. I didn't even know he was here. kind of interesting, and I guess it's probably a money match of some sort or cash game. Sander Lylhoff and Francois Tardieu. Tardieu. EU.
Francois Tardieu.
Whatever. She speaks French. She majored in French. Tardieu. So anyway, there's so they're playing right behind us. Amazing. Sander Lylhoff and Francois Tardieu. Something like that. No, Irene, that was Mochi and Sanders' second chance matches this morning. So, and they both lost. So they're out of the tournament as far as having an opportunity to win it. The only thing they have left in the tournament is if they choose to play in it, and they may or may not, is the last chance on Sunday. I would assume they would likely play the last chance, and I don't have any of the numbers in front of me, but the last chance is a fair chunk of change as well. Yes, GL, I know she's right. She majored in French and all this kind of stuff. That's a very tough pronunciation for me. My mouth just doesn't seem to work that way. Don't encourage her, GL. Don't encourage her. It's bad enough as it is. Okay, so here we go. Where are we at? Okay, Petko still yet contemplating what he's going to do with his 4-5. Okay, you see, Car is right, Bill, as usual. That's GL. Okay, so Petko gets away with that. 6-4 for Jorgen. 6-5, so 2 down. Now Petko's only going to have to perhaps hope for a set a little later on to bring these checkers around from the 18 point. Although Jorgen is getting a little ahead of himself here. I don't know if it's the right term. No, and in fact, I have been told, what is there? There's a new Backgammon World Championship website. Is that correct? Okay. I think that's right. And I was told this morning by Mark Olson that at their new website, BGWC Okay, the old website redirects to the new website. So you can get there through BWCMC.com or BackgammonWorldChampionship.com. And he told me and told some others standing in a group that all of the brackets, updated brackets, are on that site. Oh, they're also in the description on Show More. There they are. Okay. So in the descriptions underneath and what have you. Okay. A lot of distractions. Something happened in the room related to stream 1, I think. And Tara went running in there. Right, Irene. And as I was explaining, supposedly all of the updated brackets, up-to-date brackets, are at backgammonworldchampionship.com. That's what I've been told. I haven't checked it. In fact, if one of y'all are sitting around with nothing to do, go to backgammonworldchampionship.com and see if the brackets are there and let me know. Okay, so Petko did a little serious counting and decided that he would send this cube. Jorgen lets it go. 4-3 Petko.
Have to make it work.
I have experience in this room.
Almost is-
There will not be a repeat champion, so there will be a new champion. Now it's interesting because
You make
I was
mistakes.
talking with Phil over the last few days, and we had counted, I think there are 13 former world champions here this year, and like 9 of them lost in the first round. So we were discussing what are the odds that one of the 13 former world champions will win, or will there be a 14th world champion present here after the tournament this year. So it'll be interesting to see. There's so many great players here. You just can't imagine.
They should make you play. No copy from you.
Okay. Huh?
On stream 1. But now, all right, whatever.
Okay. So GL, you're telling me the brackets are there, and Royset is here. Jocks. All the several Norwegians are here. I've seen. I guess. The XG just closed. That must be from a few minutes earlier or something, huh? Okay. Okay, where am I? So many things going on. Peter Albury, is that boy from the Bahamas there? Raymond Lightbourne. No, Raymond Lightbourne is not here. Okay. No, he's talking about Raymond Lightbourne, and he is not here. Yeah. That's GL. That's the guy that has the boating operation or charter business or something in the Bahamas. He was in San Antonio this year. I think you might have met him. Okay. Jorgen gets to send one back Petko's way. I think this is going to be a drop for Petko. Jorgen's a favorite to make the bar point. Petko has 0 flexibility on his side. Yeah, I don't know if there's any Austrians here or not. I'm not that familiar with them necessarily, but I don't know of any that. So Petko did take that cube. Surprising to me, Jorgen did make the bar point, which he was a favorite to do. And now he's picked up 2 of Petko's checkers. So Petko hits one back. So both very dynamic positions. Somebody could get a wound that leaves a scar out of this game. Okay, so Petko gets an anchor behind the 5 prime, and that's a start. $6-5 for Jorgen. What do we want to do with that? You know what well, I mean, probably not the best thing. He could start the back of this 5 prime. Petko, has a blot in his home board. Yeah, Bernhard is your best. I know Bernhard well. So, in the World Team Championship at Skopje in, about a month or something? Great tournament. We were fortunate enough to stream and provide commentary and what have you at Trier, Germany 2 years ago in the World Team Championship, and that was a tremendous tournament, tremendous event, tremendous venue. Skopje was on our list this year, but we just ended up with too many gigs and too much travel, and we scratched Skopje. But we were coming from the States, and this year we were in at the Istvater tournament in Istanbul. We're here in Monte-Carlo. We're going to be providing these services at Dubai in September, and then potentially we're going to Cyprus in November. So that's 4 trips across the pond, and could have been a 5th, but we just ended up feeling like we have to scratch something. Skopje. And we can't, part of that not only is wear and tear on us and all the time and everything. We greatly miss our little pet dachshund and hate to board him as much as we do, and didn't want to board him even more. Skopje. Okay, maybe that's right. I don't know. Thank you, Jux. It just is a cute, interesting aside. We have our little dachshund who's boarded right now, and we can't wait to get back home and see him. But it was interesting. There was a couple came in here in the playing room yesterday afternoon with 2 dachshunds, and of course, Tara, being the dachshund person that she is, the dachshund whisperer, she said, it was so funny. They had these 2 dachshunds, and the woman, the people with the man and woman, they said, this one's really nice, but this one's a meanie. Don't get close to him, don't reach out and pet him. Don't do it. And before long, they're both just all over Tara, including Mr. Meanie. And then they went to leave, and Mr. Meanie they were having to drag him on his leash to get him to leave her. And then we saw another dachshund last night at dinner. So, okay, so Petko trying to Gia, we do speak right. It's everyone else in the world that's got it wrong. Oh, no, not Nesh. Make yourself useful. Okay, so interesting it is. Okay, so depending on one's perspective, Only thing that's going to save Petko probably in this game is a well-timed set of boxes. So, you know, 6, he's got to go. So now it's not quite open season, but pretty close to open season for Jorgen. Speaking of a inopportune set of 6s, so now which one? I clear the back one over here and leave him the single 5 shot. If you leave him the, what's that, a 10 shots, all the 2s plus some 10s, plus the 3 10s. There's 3 more shots. So that's the one to move. Okay, 2-1. So, and now Petko is in serious danger of getting hit on here. Pick and pass. 109 here. 109. 287. Okay, closed out, but just one closed out and only 5 outfield pips from the second checker. It's extremely unlikely if Petko would get G'd here. So the slow procession to 11 by each of these guys will probably continue. Okay, Petko rolls a 4-6, so yeah, we need to at some point. But now Mochi has invited Nevzat into his office next door here, so I guess they're gonna have a little fun money game going on. Tar's gonna pan the commentator camera for a second just to. Here we got two former world champions sitting next to us playing. Nevzat, Duggan, and Mochi be playing, I presume, a little cash game or something over there. Okay, Petko, he's going to beat this, so it's going to be 5-4 Jorgen. Wait a minute. Where are you going? Okay, here we go. Thank you, Tara. We got full service production and video servicing here. 4-2, nice anchor for Jorgen. Set of deuces for Petko, so both off to a good start in this game. There's only an XG feed on stream 1, Oscar. It's just a very labor-intensive addition to a procedure or a streaming procedure.
Transcriber plus a backup transcriber for each transcriber.
And you need a dedicated machine too. Yeah, I mean, if you for every XG feed you provide, you have to have a dedicated transcriber and preferably a backup. You need a dedicated computer, and these computers we're using here are gaming laptops, very, very fast, fairly expensive, and it's just so labor intensive that it's difficult to do. So
Are
Yeah, two full time people is tough. You can get the laptop, like Tar says. Oscar, it's funny because there's a number of people who have your perspective, uh, and there are probably, and we talk to a lot of people because we do so much streaming around the world. But there's a lot of people with your perspective. There's probably as many or more that don't like it. So who knows? Yeah, it's like anything else in the world. You can never satisfy anyone. But and even some commentators like it. Some don't like it. Um, I've got a very good friend in the States, Roberto Litzenberger, great player. He said, he doesn't like XG feeds on streams because one, he wants to, particularly when there's commentators and guest commentators who are, elite players and so forth. He wants to hear their opinions and he wants to hear their thought processes and so forth. He said, I can look at XG positions on my own after the fact. I want to hear people analyze the positions and people give their opinions and thoughts. And, I'll look at the other later. So again, it's a mixed bag. Okay. 5-4 Jorgen. We've got, Petko contemplating a 3-2 here. Yeah, one thing, here we're running here and in September in Dubai, we'll have dual commentary. So, dual streams, dual commentary, we think is a great contribution to or addition to the streaming program at any tournament. So, but, adding additional commentators is a pretty labor intensive too. You got to have considerably more equipment. You got to have somebody dedicated full time to providing that commentary and what have you. So we stream a lot everywhere. A couple months ago we were in Chicago and did a triple stream with single commentary. Here we're doing 2 streams, 2 commentary. In Dubai, we're doing 2 streams, 2 commentary. And then, of course, next year in Texas at our own tournament, which is close enough. We live in Houston. Our tournament's in San Antonio, so we can drive. We'll have 5 live streams in Texas. Single commentary, 5 live streams. So that'll be fun. Yeah, single commentary, live transcription, on that stream 1, if you will. But we'll have streams 2, 3, 4, and 5 as well. Yeah, Nick Blazer will be doing the commentary. Aviv Ziva, who's the transcriber here, young Israeli gentleman, will be the transcriber in San Antonio as well. Okay. So, it's like dueling cubes in games here. It seems like in alternate games, Jorgen's doubling Petko, and the next game, Petko's doubling Jorgen. So here we sit. This is, Jorgen's got a pretty good, perhaps, opportunity here. He has it's kind of a timing battle back and forth here. Jorgen's got the 20 point. He's got the midpoint, which he may have to give up soon. But, he's got a decent opportunity of picking something up from Petko. There's a 6-2. So, okay, so he has to leave the mid. Now Petko... he's leaving the mid. He gives pay now an 8. Jorgen's got to have an 8. Boom. That's not a bad miss. You're going to be counting the position. What's he got? 38, 78, 85, 96 minus 20, 76 for white. 42, 44, 60, 75. So after the roll, it's black 75, white 76. So he's going to be, after the play, a pip behind. And, of course, Petko will be on roll, so Petko has the advantage. So that's why Jorgen left two of them back. Okay. Still a very close proposition here. Jorgen's going to enter a little behind, but with a little better distribution. So let's see how it works out.
Did I play back?
Okay. Huh? he made the signs.
No. Thank you.
Who is this? Slavia, three-time world champion. That's Jorgen, three-time world champion medalist. He's only two-time world champion medalist. Petko lost to Eli Royme and to Didier Asara. Okay, looks like Petko, yes, he will finish this out. A set of sixes and a set of fours could bail it out, but he doesn't. So, does he still need to see Jorgen? Okay, 6-5 Petko. And what's going on over here? I'm just taking a glance. Oh, that's it. I need to refresh that. Okay, just glancing over 3-1 sacks on stream one. Wilcox playing 108. I didn't see it. They changed it so quickly I didn't see it. $106 and 5-6 or something like that. So Sachs leads 3-1, but he's playing 5.5, and Wilcox is playing 108. Now Steve will lower that PR. Steve's a superb elite player. Okay, that ace just makes it nice. Jorgen hits. I have one. He can make the 11 point over here, clean it up a little bit. 6-2. So does he come to the 7 or the 18? No, I'm coming to the 18, I think. But Petko says, Bill, you're wrong. Okay, 6-5. That's the obviously the 6. Now what's the 5? He hit on the ace. Does he go to the deuce? Goes to the deuce. Plays with a single shot and minimal. Ooh. 5-2. Three, 2 for Jorgen. I guess he's gonna play him to the 8 and 9, perhaps. Ooh, pardon me. Okay, he's gonna. He wants to split the back to facilitate getting an advanced anchor or fleeing from the back, but like the looks of it, I thought he might play 11-8, 11-9, but nope, he's going to play it that way, split the back. Deuce 1 for Petko. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it doesn't do a whole lot of good either. So not okay.
Four times 3, 12.
I didn't think it was Jason. He's too tall. Jason's short. Joe Russell in there. Okay. Yeah, and this way you can see more at your end over there. And your neck,
Doesn't really make a
your neck to me. Okay, so Petko makes that decision. Jorgen's got a set of aces to play. Five, 3.
Good exposure.
And it's not really a position Petko likes, but he's not really have many other options necessarily. Hit loose like that in your home board, but what a bunch of hectic chaos going on over at Stream One commentary table. I don't know what they're doing over there. What was he doing? Oh, oh, okay. Okay, let's see here. 2-1. Well, Petko's got an odd looking structure, consequence of the rolls that he has received, but dupes the 3 here. Dance. Yeah, he doesn't want to put any more blots in play than the 3 he already has in play. 1-4. Okay. Where's the other 2? Bring them down to the 11. I have 1. Yeah, he wants that bar point. He has 2 anchors, so if he gets hit, it's not the end of the world. He gets to recirculate a checker. Okay. 6. Now, Jorgen's going to be pondering a little cube here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Tara was observing, and I haven't been watching any of it, but that kind of a rare occurrence that Sachs and Wilcox Snellings are both left-handed. Yeah. That's funny. I guess it's like, if I recall right, about 10% of the people in the world are left-handed. So to have 2 of them playing each other, like 10% of 10%, 1%. So a little bit odd. Okay. Now, could be a little awkward here coming in against that 2-5 game. Petko's got plenty of timing, but I say plenty of timing. He's got some timing. Uh-oh. There goes the timing. There goes the neighborhood. Oh, pardon me. He could move out to the 16. This would be an interesting that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You move out to the 16 rather than starting to bury checkers. 5-2 by Jorgen. So now Jorgen stripped and inflexible. Kind of the key role here. Boom, 4-3. That, I believe, is a shot. Okay. But he got hit. Two blights in his home board anyway. 5-5. Well, he gets to give him the shot one more time with one fewer available entry point on the other side, and he misses it, but Petko rolls a set of boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's going to leave one guy to stir up the pot solo back there, make Jorgen's life a little bit more complicated bearing off. Okay, Petko closes his board, so the hotel is open and ready for visitors. Yeah. Mr. Thorsten Hoyer behind us there.
Oh,
They're gorgeous. You're going somebody beautiful. Monte-CARLO Open.
one of the beautiful city in
Gotta love. And the lemons. Did you bring some lemons?
Lemon.
They're famous for their lemons. They have like an annual, like a lemon festival. It's right before the second of spring, right before the World Championship. And yeah,
No shit.
known for them like mouthpiece. Right? So that
Can
we
you
really
buy
like.
them yet? Not yet. Market or
Oh yeah.
want to go to Macron in the next few days? As I am out of the tournament, or lately on Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, and there's also
Okay.
manufacturing of
So it looks like Jorgen's going to walk this one on home for an 7-6 lead. So really interesting stuff going on.
where they
But they didn't have homemade. I mean, it was okay. They just like put the box. The Lima Filler, they just like it's homemade. Put the bottom on top of the table, and then when you're done, you give it back. I didn't get that this year, but because I liked it with so it's not transparent. It's quite sort of like the lemon pulp kind of thing going on.
and we have one there's also Italian and they make also by themselves. And they have
Okay.
some,
So these guys, we've got a good battle going on here, which we might anticipate between,
some ingredients
two stars such as Petko and Jorgen. I mean, it's pretty much, it's kind of interesting. I mean, in the world of backgammon, both of these guys are identifiable and recognizable simply by their first names. So, I mean, when you achieve that status, you must be pretty good.
Basil infused limoncello. Oh my god.
Basin and what? Basil and what?
Homemade limoncello from Beausoleil.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Okay, so Petko has to let that go. 8-6 Jorgen. Well, we'll have to go check the brackets. Yeah. Because the next streamed matches will depend on the results of the matches going on now. And I think we have matches at 1500. I think no, 1700. I think double starts at 1730 or something. But
Good play. Stuck them.
man, look at this. This is well, a set of aces where you can't play any, not any choices to play. Okay, it's 3-away, 5-away. So Petko needs to get something moving here. Four two, so it makes the point and starts another. 5-3, he can make the 4-point. Slot the 2-point. Okay. Two one. That's a shot somewhere. 6-1. Okay, any three. Misses. Six four. Okay, set of fives. Likes that. Now he's probably is pretty close proposition here. And it's kind of okay. Petko's going to look at that. He has these two playing options, and either leaves him with a bit of inflexibility on the next roll. But I think more so than the next roll, it's the second roll behind that may be the most worrisome. Okay, that and he can play two off the 8 relatively easily. He's far enough ahead. He's just going to take advantage of the double 2. Bakar is in the house. Yeah, I agree, Bakar, that from the 10 was the better play, and that's what Petko ended up doing. 4-3. So this is going to be a consideration of the count. 5-1. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Match could end there. May end right there. Okay, so still it's very, very close. What's that? 40. What's that? 10, 41, 67. 67, 40. Very, very, very close. Okay, Jorgen gets there, so okay, not exactly what Jorgen had in mind, but Petko can't take advantage of Jorgen's 2-1 as he only rolls a 3-1 himself. 4-3. Petko needs to get something going. 6-4 is pretty nice. He picked up 3 pips on that exchange. Oh, Petko just can't get it going. 6-8, 6-9. Petko's a pip down, or a checker down, I'm sorry. 5-3. So he's there'll be no misses next roll in Jorgen's future. Petko keeps rolling 2-1s like they're charms or something. Okay, this is going to take a while. Petko's got 7, or Jorgen's got 7 checkers, 27 pips, 27, 33. 7 checkers, 33. 7 checkers, 27. Petko lets it go 9-6. Okay, did that okay. So Sachs got out of that. Wow. Sachs leads to 12-1 on stream 1 against Wilcox. Okay. You know, that's the deal with these second chance matches. It's one reason we chose to stream this match. The loser of this match is out of the competition for the World Championship, and thus will likely not be streamed again. So we wanted to whomever, regardless of whoever was to win or lose, we wanted to make sure that each of these guys was on the stream. They've earned it with their careers, and so anyway, the loser is out. So, and this is very early in the tournament, obviously. So unfortunate, but it happens. 4-5-2. Wow. All sorts of options. He could hit on the 14. He could hit on the 15. He's going to send one back. So it's the 5 checker variation. Well, maybe not. He may try to button it up somehow. He could hit loose. It's still a 5 checker variation. Oops. 3-1. Yeah, so the Petko sticks back. He's trying a bloodless coup of Jorgen's homeboard there. And one thing, Petko trailing, and of course the match would have to be extended several games here for Petko to catch back up and come back to win the tournament, perhaps. But he's going to have to really watch this clock. Okay, this is getting dangerous for Petko. So many permutations with these doublets. You know, one thing that a lot of people fall victim to of sorts is when they roll a set of doubles, they move the play the doubles as pairs, and that can cause you to overlook some things sometimes. Where really you should just play it like four of the number. So. It'll be interesting. Again, Petko's got the 2 anchors, so he's got all the time in the world. So he's just gonna sit on it. Let Jorgen keep playing. Hopefully gets a late shot as he is 6. Okay. Ace, deuce. Yes, I don't think Jorgen wants to get any more checkers back necessarily. I'm thinking he's going to play 22 or 23-20, just trying to get that checker going. Jorgen contemplating this one long and hard. He knows how critical this is to the match. 2-3. Okay. 6-2. That and that. Now, with a little good fortune for himself and a modicum of bad fortune for Petko. 6-3. At some point, you got to move and ultimately perhaps recirculate those spares on a 2 and a 5, so that you just don't want to put yourself into a position to seriously crunch when you have checkers, when you have that many spares. Okay. Four and 1. 2-2. Petko can make that slot and put his spade there. Now, as we can see, a set of 4s. What's that going to do? Okay, let me give Petko a little life. Double 3s is not the number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Key rolls of the match right here. 4-2. He can clear the 8. Now he just needs to clear the 9. Petko, set of 6s. He can get around. So this could be getting close to the final curtain. And 6. Okay, and as we see, wow, I mean, even if Petko could survive this game, he's only got 47 seconds over there. Okay. Don't know your own strength sometimes. Okay, so so you cashes rather than give Petko perhaps an opportunity to yeah. So it's going to be Crawford and Petko. You know, that's the thing. Yeah. So it's going to have to be at least 2 games, maybe 3 games, and Petko's sitting on 47 seconds. So he can play fast, but it does compromise your, I think your efficiency and proficiency when you're playing with little or no time. 6-2, he's going to run the back. Oh, he's going to run down. Okay. Now, this, of course, is the Crawford game. The first game after someone gets within 1 point of the match length, the cube is frozen for that one game. So neither player has access to the cube this game. Oh, wow. He's going to hit with the 4-2, hit 2. Dance. Got to make the bar, I think. Well, again, there's 2 in the air, so you might can do a little bit, make it even a little bit more flexible than that, and that's what he does. 5-3. Jorgen full blitz mode if he can get away with it. There's the 5 point. He like it. He's gonna hit 2. 5. He gets them both in, but Jorgen is coming at him like a semi down a mountain turnpike. 5, that's nice one. And 3 makes it. Okay. Like I said, that was a scary position for Petko. Okay, he's Petko's got to have a board at some point, and oh, okay. Okay. Now, what's Jorgen able to do? Aces. That'll play well. Just very well. 5-1. He plays it to the 3. Petko's in a world of hurt here. 6-5. He's in a world of more pain. They've cut off the anesthesia almost. It's like the bullet. Okay. Jorgen just doesn't want to give any shots or get hit. He would just want to walk this one home, if at all possible. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Nice little roll. Petko makes the 4-point, has the best 4-point board. Now what'd he do? See, I don't think I want to come to the 11 because I don't want those within direct shot distances. I try to clear the last checker, so anyway, Jorgen has done let it. He has less time than Petko now. They're both in the mid 40-second range. Yeah, I kind of do that. Save a couple of crossovers. Set of 5s. That'll work. Four, 3. Okay. Has to break one of the anchors. 4, 2. Again, like that. Just 4, 2 again. Not enough time. Maybe 3, 1. That's a very, very nice roll. 1, 6. So, you know, stranger things have happened, but Petko's in a world of hurt here. Man, these long days and nights of calling matches is wearing me out here. But we've gotten a money's worth here. Now, question is, you know, Petko wants to get that spare out to keep from crunching. The crunch begins. 6, 3. He needs a 5 or a 6. Well, this one is getting there. 5, 3. So how does he play this? 1. Okay, Jorgen. 5, 1. 3, 2. Looks like Petko is going down in flames. 3, 2 makes the ace point. So in all probability, Petko has been eliminated and Jorgen lives another day. Well, 3. Petko wants to dance one more time. Doesn't. That's it. Good match. Jorgen Granstedt knocks Petko Kostadinov out of the tournament and advances himself. So good match, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We're going to have more matches at 1700, which is 5 o'clock here. And of course, I'm going to go check on what matches we're going to have at that time. And the ongoing